All right, so let's get into it. I think most of us have a handle on what you might call AI SEO 101, schema markup, optimizing for Q&A. That's the foundation.
It is, but it's already becoming the old foundation. If you're really strategizing for, say, 2027 to 2030, you have to look past that.
Past just being cited by an AI.
Exactly. The whole game is shifting toward being selected and actually used by an AI.
Okay.
So that's the mission for this deep dive. We've pulled out 5 topics that are a bit under-discussed, but are exactly what the really forward-looking teams are testing right now. It's all about structure and governance.
Okay, let's lay them out. We're talking about agentic optimization, AI crawler governance, brand safety guardrails, multimodal readiness, and site-side retrieval.
That's the list.
So this is all about letting the AI take action. Let's start right there with the first one, agentic AI optimization, or AAIO.
Yeah, this one is probably the most disruptive of the bunch.
It seems like it. It's the difference between an AI telling you about a great restaurant and that same AI, pulling out a credit card and actually making the reservation for you.
It closes the loop. That's the perfect way to put it. The assistant goes from just an info provider to a transaction handler.
So what does that mean for us, practically?
It means you have to provide real functional availability. You need to publish schemas like offer, service, and reservation schema,
Yeah.
and not just publish them. They need to have accurate, real-time data behind them.
And I assume the basics, like location and business hours, have to be perfect.
Absolutely rock solid. Because if the AI tries to complete a transaction and fails, it's not going to try again. Conversion rate optimization becomes critical here. Think short forms, instant quotes.
But if I'm giving an AI all my real-time data, my live availability, aren't I just handing over control?
Well, that's a fantastic question, and it leads us directly into the second point.
Yeah.
Governance. If you structure your data for action, you immediately need a policy for the AI crawlers. We're talking about things like GPT-bot from OpenAI and Google Extended.
Right. These are the bots that are specifically for training the models, not just for indexing.
Precisely. So you, as a publisher, have to decide right now, do you let them train on your content? You need to make an explicit choice, either with licensing or just by blocking them.
And that decision has huge knock-on effects for brand safety, doesn't it? I mean, if you let an AI train on your content, what's to stop it from, hallucinating or misrepresenting you?
The risk is massive. And you can't possibly police the whole internet for bad citations. It's impossible.
So what's the move?
Proactive maintenance. We recommend creating what we call the Facts We Stand Behind page. You update it quarterly, you give it version numbers, and you wrap it in Dataset schema.
So you're explicitly telling the AI, hey, this is the authoritative, up-to-date truth.
Yes. And then you monitor citations in places like Perplexity so you can spot inaccuracies early and dispute them.
Okay, so we've got our facts straight. We have a governance policy. But what about content that isn't just plain text?
Multimodal readiness. This is crucial. AIs now analyze everything. Text, images, video, even PDFs.
So you need to structure every single asset.
Every asset. Add descriptive alt text to your images that includes the actual entities in the photo. Provide full transcripts for webinars and podcasts. And again, use Dataset schema for any facts or figures you mention. If an AI can't read your video, it can't act on it.
And all that structural work sets us up for the last point, which is site-side retrieval. This is about building RAG retrieval augmented generation experiences on your own site.
Right. A RAG experience is basically your own internal knowledge engine. Think of a really advanced knowledge base or product finder that pulls from your own structured database first.
Why does what you do on your own site matter to an external AI?
Because building that internal knowledge base directly influences how external AIs see and interpret your entire entity graph. Yeah. When you build out Q&A sections with FAQ page schema and link them to your main content, you're basically teaching the AI how all your information connects.
This has been a really necessary look ahead. Okay, so for everyone listening, let's do a quick summary of the action items. You need to prepare for agentic action with deep functional schema.
Decide on your crawler policy for GPT-bot and Google Extended now. Don't wait.
Get multimodal ready with things like transcripts and detailed alt text, and start aggressively guarding your core brand facts with a version page and dataset schema.
You know, what's so fascinating is that this all points to a future where we're not just engineering content to be cited in a blue link. We're engineering data to be selected and to be used.
That's a huge mental shift.
It is. And it leaves you with a really important final question. Are you currently structuring your content as a passive page for a human to just read? Or are you structuring it as an authoritative functional knowledge base for an AI to actually use?